Yeah, what's that too?
I don't think he was going to get it.
Not play?
What? No, not today, no.
Oh, they're probably coming from the way up towards.
Yeah, no, Juicy was going to get it, but never came back.
What? No, not me too.
Oh, hey. Got up terrible Lou.
Terrible move.
No, terrible Lou.
You don't move. Let's go. Hold on. Pretty good, man.
What's that?
It's got a spinning ring.
It's a lady scorer. He's a defenseman.
Huh?
Is that a lady scorer?
Is he here?
Number 8?
Yeah.
I'm in Darius Sinclair here, number 56. Lady 56.
What was that? What's his name?
That's one. That's the
66?
66 at Darius Sinclair.
But where?
From Peguis. Oh yeah, this is Nick Pearson, number 8 here. Last two lads are 2 players. They're 2 hired guns there. Over here, like, that's what we had to, like, shut down that now, we're good.
Good, man. Is that defense? Defense?
Yeah. Last guy, he's a defenseman.
Where's that guy from? Where's that defenseman?
Last year he's from Peguis. Playing the local Peguis.
Local boy? Yeah. What grade is he doing? My last party joints. Yeah.
I did.
You got a boy.
We did. We dialed. Fucking dialed, boy.
Okay, well, there
Are you going live or what?
Huh?
No?
Yeah, play for play, man. Play by play.
Right, sit down.
I don't know where it's gone, guys.
I guess we're not going live. No live feed tonight, I guess. I told George to do this too, but you know what George
Jiggy.
Testing 1, 2. That's good. Okay.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, check, check, check. Here we go. Here we go.
Czechoslovakia. 1, 2. Oh, it's getting packed, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I love my North Star chain, man.
That car still there?
That's the punkster.
That's the monkey, eh?
Honky is not resting.
Monkey is a sound guy today. Cameraman.
Monkey does it all, bro.
Monkey does it all, eh?
right, here we go. Dancing it at the Biscuit now. Here from Conisary Big Multiplex. KJHL action between Peguis Juniors and our very own Junior North Stars. I greet you all at home. I hope you're all doing fine. Buckle up for this game one. Playoffs is here. Grab whatever you need. It's going to be an action-packed hockey game here. Body contact, you name it. I'm excited. Are you excited there, my co-commentator?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. All right, playoff hockey.
Yes. So my little buddy here, how old are you, 17? 15?
14.
He's 14. He won the singing contest there. What did you sing?
2 Dozen Roses by Shannon Doe. 90s country.
Holy smokes. So he's actually going to go on the road tomorrow, alone, first time, playoff hockey. He's going to be in Thompson, Manitoba. For who?
For Cross Lake and NCN Flames. Their playoff game in Thompson.
Final deciding
game.
Oh, that bullhorn is loud. So yeah, Ashley Flett will be in Thompson tomorrow. I believe the puck drops in Thompson at 4 o'clock or 4:30. And we'll be here for tomorrow's game, 1:30. Top way, top way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5.
All right, our starting goaltender for Peguis Juniors is number 33, Thomas Gimon, former North Star. And on the other side, wait,
Hello. Just want to thank you guys all for coming out tonight for the first game of the KJHL playoffs and between the North Stars and the Peguis Juniors. We just have a little quick introduction, or not an introduction, I guess you can say, but we got a little presentation. So we got a little presentation for our captain, Lucien Tate-Riom. He has also become the North Stars leading points leader. So we would like to just acknowledge him tonight on this night.
yes, sir.
So Lucien Tate-Riom played for the North Stars between the years of 2021 and 2026. He has played 144 games, scored 165 goals, 160 assists for a total of 325 to be the all-time points leader in the Keystone Junior Hockey League.
Lucien, all-time point leader in the KJHL.
On behalf of the North Stars organization, we have want to present Lucien Tate with a little star blanket that we purchased for him. Here it is, if you guys can see it.
There you go, Lucas. Not me. They're looking at me. They think I'm the one.
It's too loud. You're too old.
Wait. I didn't
I
say
just
that.
want to say, on behalf of the North Stars coaching staff and whatnot, we are just so proud of you losing, and this is your last run. Make it worth it.
They're just honoring here Lucien Tatrium, 325 points
All time.
all time.
It's gonna get loud. It's gonna get loud, guys. It's gonna get loud.
Did he get an award for the league, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, no, he was a nominee. He just got short by one.
Oh, nominee.
Alrighty. You're ready to go? You're good to go? All right.
All right, your starting goaltender for the Junior North Stars, number 1, Chancey Jack. Carry the Kettle First Nation. We have double extra two right now, eh? I wanted to share that we have a 76-year-old still playing hockey here in Norway House in the tournament. His name is Harry Blacksmith. Yeah, 76. Oh, here we go. 66. Here's Ross. Looking to pass it. Here's number 3, Ross. And offside call. 1946, we're just getting started here. Happy Minawson. Here's Tate Riom. Number 12, Tate Riom will bring it up. And his pocket has been picked. 9, Constant. Clarkson, Cass Clarkson. For Kibos. Kibos has it over to Tatrium. And here comes 66. He's got some speed. Holy Mackinac, is he put it that way? Here's Levin, will move it up. Kibosh. Here's Saunders, Colton Saunders. On the pass across backhand. And he says they score! And number 15, Maddox Long, gets the first goal. Assisted by Kibosh and McLeod. First goal goes to Norway House. There's 18, Arthurson, Kyle Arthurson. Icing call.
1 minute and 16 seconds.
And that shot out of play with 17-40. Here's 5, Brown. Peguis has it, number 88. Norway House dumps it down. Thomas there to play the puck. Thomas Gamon. Oh, right in front. A pass, shot. And the net goes off its moorings there. Bear had a great chance. 7:04 here in the first period. Playoff action here in Norway House. Saturday night hockey. Tapwe, tapwe. Here's McPherson. Lovin will dump it in. Jack's there to play the puck. Over for 16, McKay, and he'll come all the way back. Here comes the North Stars. Right there in front. Couldn't have the pass was there. McKay. 77. A nice pass. Shot, a save made, Thomas. Gimont with the save. A great chance anyhow by the North Stars. McPherson for Sinclair. 66 Sinclair. Here's 66 with a shot. And they score. They tied this game here. Peguis Juniors. It's Biak 1-1. 16:05 from number 66. I believe that's Darian Sinclair, right? Yeah, Sinclair, Darian Sinclair gets the first goal for Peguis Juniors. Here comes 7-1. Icing call. So KJHL action here in Norway House. Peguis Juniors and the North Stars who are just joining us. It's 1-1, 15:41. Here goes 66 Sinclair. Oh, a shot there, save made. Comes all the way back. Peguis has it. Defenseman. Here's 10-1 Kijik Jr. behind his net. Mows it over for 13. Here's 8 McPherson, Brody McPherson. Mows it up to 71. Here comes McLeod, number 10 McLeod. Long, Maddox long. And that goes out of play. Here's 22 behind his own net. 29. Moves it up for McPherson. McPherson will dump it in, dump and chase. He's got constant. 71 has it right in front. '29 will move it up. Mildrum. Here's 39 for Peguis. Number 8, Saunders. Oh, and a big hit. Big hit there by Saunders. Number 5, Braun will move it out. Dumped back in by Peguis. Saunders is there. Pletnepew. Saunders behind his own net. We'll move it up. Here's Saunders. A pass to Wesley. Kibosh plays it. McKay has it. 16 McKay looking for help. Moves it to the point. And here goes Sinclair, 66. Sinclair cuts in shot and a save made. '71. So 11:22 here in the first period. Gabbitt's 1-1. Okay. Tagging. Here's 55. Steered to the corner. Here comes 55. 77 is going to throw it back down. Here's Tate Riom. Oh, cross. Here's Saunders. Clarkson right in front. Shot. And a save made by Thomas Gamont there with 10:31 North Stars are pressing here, getting some shots on. McPherson steps on the ice again. Number 8 for Peguis Jr. Sinclair taking the draw. McLeod with a shot. Here's somebody when he's got some speed. Agassi Pano. Oh, giveaway. Sinclair with a shot. And the save made by Chauncey Jack. And Sinclair was right there. Almost Gagats. There's 21 Kijik. Tried moving out. Kijik will give it to Kibosh. Kibosh will chip it up. Here comes Mildrum. McPherson. Draw pass. Here's McPherson, number 8. Backhanded. Kibosh. Long has it, passes in front. Over at the point, Ross with a shot. That shot is blocked. Constant will keep it in for Kibosh. There's McPherson. McPherson. So take over for a while, boy. Are you gonna play music? Okay. Here's 13. North Stars keep it in. And after regroup, there's Ross for Bear. That'll be a nice thing call. Tapwe, Mutsagan. 1-1. Biak, yep. That's Chase Brown, number 5. AP player. He played in the Manitoba AAA Hockey League, helping the North Stars. Right in front, shot, and they score! Number 54, Flat Nipio, makes it 2-1. Here's 7 long. Here's Wesley. Here's 25 with a shot. I believe that's 2-1. With a shot. Long had a great chance there. Cash Long. All right, go ahead, take over for a bit.
Here's number 9 Constant in their defensive zone. The co-commentator Ashley Flett is here in training for tomorrow, going off solo. And here's number 7, Cassius Long, shoots, fired wide, tries to do a wraparound, but nobody home. Now, Peguis will try to tip it out of their zone. And here's McKay, Carter McKay, skates around, tries to shoot, poked away by, whatever. Here's Connor McKay, oh my gosh. It went off his skate, Cassius Long's skate. Here's Thomas Guimond, tries to stop it. I almost forgot his name. Here's 39 for Peguis now. Tries to feed it up for 66. He wasn't even looking. Here's Lucy Tabrium now. Fires but slips and falls, and Thomas Guimond shuts the door. And there's 6:46 left in this first period. The score is 2-1 North Stars. Norway House will win the draw in the offensive zone. And Cash Clarkson goes for a quick, tricky shot. A hit against the boards for Lucian Tate. Cash Clarkson got slashed in the face, but I don't know if anyone's here. Here's 66. Peguis shoots. Went off a stick in traffic. Right in front. Nobody home. Peguis almost gay-gats. Here's the North Stars now. Try feeding it to the other end for 92. Now a battle along the boards. Tries to feed it across, but nobody home. Peguis try to keep it in. The arm will go up, signaling offside. Here's the North Stars now. Tries to think of a breakout, but intervened by Peguis. Peguis will dump it down. And Norway House will think about what to do with it. 5:50 left in the first. Is this Kijik? Yes, that is Kijik. They'll dump it down and an icing call will be made. The call was by Sam McKay. And we got Councillor Falster in the booth, everybody. Want to say a few words?
Hello, everybody, and I hope everybody's enjoying the winter festivals, and it's nice to see everybody gather here. And of course, we have the best announcer, Ashley Fett, here, so thank you. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Councillor Tim Falster. Here's a shot and a save, Chauncey Jack. 5:35 left in the first period. The score is still 2-1, and we have Metallica playing in the booth by Chiggy Jam. Sick Jams. Sick Jams. I'll hand it off to Lester now.
I'm a little bit tired here, but here we go. Saggy. Been on the go for a couple of weeks now. Oh, breakaway. Right in front. Kibos backhand. And he panned on that. Here's 7-7. Here comes Sinclair the other way. Sinclair. Oh, gagasi pano. Exanagi datahian gay. Yes. 5-11 here. 2-1 North Stars. Oh, this tagatsas at the misset na manuta. A lot of people are starting moving in. Yes. So we had a fish filleting here today. I think we were all maxed out there, 12 and 12, men and women. It's great to see. Keep our traditions alive here, fish filleting. Here's 55. McPherson will keep it in. Takes a hit. Here comes Kibosh again. Thomas Guimond will get there first. Here's 4-4. McPherson, number 8, will pick it up. McPherson. Oh, and a nice play there. Here's Kibosh again. McPherson over to Sinclair. Sinclair. Here goes number 8, McPherson. Tawat Tahio, good skater. 71, the shot. Didn't get to the net, and Chauncey Jack will pounce on that with 4:20 here in the first period. I think my coffee's kicking in. Yes. I was in Cross Lake last night, Pimichigamak. Yes, it was loud. I was right in the stands. We had one camera. Kijik will dump it out. Here's 77. Over to 24 for juniors. Saunders will move it across. 39 will dump it out. 77 will pick that up for Peguis. Peguis juniors. Here's 10. McLeod. Here's Kibosh. Moving up for Fletnipio. He's got 1 goal already. Fletnipio. Bear Musqua, yeah. And they're throwing the body. Here's number 5, Chase Brown. Offside call. 3:06 here in the second period. I mean, first period of. Holy smokes, man. So Ashley will be. Yes, tomorrow he's on the road. Here's Long. Here goes 2-on-1 the other way. 6 and 26 with a shot. Fired that wide. I'll be here. I'm talking about, Flet's going to Thompson. Final game, deciding game. And here comes Wesley. Wesley draw pass it across, shot, and a blocker save. Here's McPherson. McPherson will pick that up over to 98, Mildrum. Mildrum over to 29, fires it, and Chauncey Jah with a save with 2:13 here in the first period. If you're just joining us, it's 2-1. Here's McPherson, will pick that up. He'll dump it in. Jocks at the plate. Chauncey. Oh, give him a shot and a save made. Here's 12 and a save. Save made. Whoa! Referee took a spill there himself. Stagats. I think that horn scared him. 66 Sinclair versus Tate Riom. 141. Here's McPherson. Oh, there goes 66. 66 with 24, pass it across, and nice play. Tate Riom. And a breakaway, here comes. And a shot scored! Number 92, Dane Thomas, makes it 3-1 North Stars with 1:22 in this first period. God is Stagats. 3-1 North Stars. Here's Saunders. Saunders will dump it in the corner. 44 will pick that up. Saunders. Here's Kibosh. The wild cards are best of 3. This is a best of 5 series. This is game 1. Long takes the draw. Here comes McLeod. McLeod. Penalty coming up to Peguis. Hook and call, I believe. 44.7. Oh, you got a slashing call to number 8, Brody McPherson. Power play North Star, so the power play unit steps on the ice for the North Stars. They have Tate Briome, Cash Clarkson, Kijik, McLeod, and Dane Thomas. North Stars wins that. Across for Tadriel. Tadriel with a shot and a save and they score! Number 21, Kijik Jr. makes it 4-1 North Stars. Assisted by number 12, Tadriel, and number 47, Cash Clarkson. Finish it off, 37.5.
The mic fell. Holy Stagats, Kijik with that goal. Now the final 37 seconds of the first period. The score is now 4-1 North Stars. Here's 44 for the juniors. We'll try dumping in. Chase Braun's body will block it. Here's Deshaun Ross. We'll bank it off the board. Tries to 66. Isn't that Sinclair? 66. And an icing call. And an icing call will be made. .4 left in the first period. Scores 4-1 to start everything off. Fletney Pugh will take the draw in their defensive zone. Peguis will pick it up at center ice. And they'll skate it in. Tries to feed it across to Sinclair. Sinclair fires and he scores with .3 seconds left of the first period. Holy Stagats. Reminds me of that Winnipeg Jets game. Right, Chiggy? At 0.16 seconds? Last year? That reminds me of that Winnipeg Jets game, but we're in KJHL. And that will be the end of the first period. The score is 4-2 going into the second. We'll be right back.
Okay, here we go. Period number 2. Peguis sneaking the goal there with 0.3. 0.3 seconds to make it 4-2 goal, 2-goal game. Hadriel versus Sinclair. And we got the sickest jams in the house. And here's Ross. Ross over for Thomas. Thomas over the blue line. Tried passing it across. Here's Sinclair. Sinclair walks in. Shot and he scores 55. Makes it 4-3. 1-goal game here, folks. 19-27. And the big guy, 55, gets a goal. Assisted by 66, Sinclair. 4-3. You know, I knew this was going to be a good series. Here's McPherson. 66 has it. Sinclair. He's coming for a skate, folks. He's quick. Darian Sinclair. Here's McPherson. Over for 15. Long. McLeod. Here comes 55 again. Blocker save. And that goes all the way down. Icing call coming up. Ice Kaskavek is swept a hill. You gotta remember that icing call. Ice Kaskamek. End of the ice. 1842. Here's Saunders. Kibosh, long to Kibosh. Saunders will dump it right on net. Thomas. McPherson has it. Brody McPherson. Kibosh. Tried feeding it across for McKay. Connor Weber McKay. Offside. Arthurson, number 18. $17.56. Here's Kijik. Kijik will move it up. Tigers will dump that back in. Here's White Duck Wapis Kashishi. Braun. Oh, Braun. Here's Bear. Offside. $17.33 here. Second period, a 2-goal game. Actually, 1-goal game, 4-3. They just moved the thing on the scoreboard. Thomas Gamont. Kijik at the point. We'll keep it in. Kijik. Shot and easy save. Nice play there by White Duck. Right across. I believe that's Mildrum. Suga skate with me. Suga skate with. Oh, right in front, Mildrum. And Chansey Jack pounces on that. Funny bounce. And Sam McKay is one of our linesmen here tonight. Wesley wins that draw. Over for Ross. Sinclair. 7-1 will keep it in. Peguis Kapanahom moves it across for McPherson. McPherson takes a hit. Here's Constant. For Ross. 71 gets it back. Wesley, there goes Wesley with McKay. Weber McKay. 15-54. Hand the mic to
15:54 left in the second period. The score is a 1-goal game, 4-3 North Stars. Holy Stuggats. And here's Kyle Arthurson. We'll try to get the puck, but it goes out of play. It goes by the blue. And we got Drew Packer right beside me. And here's a breakaway chance. 66 fired that up big and by Kyle Arthurson. Holy Stuggats. Here's Kyle Arthurson. We'll try to dump it down. Goes off a stick of the Peguis Juniors. We'll try to feed it off the glass. Colton Saunders will be there to stop it. Here's 55. The big man feeds it across, nobody home. 71 for Juniors. Tries to feed it in front, nobody home. Here's 66 Sinclair, right to McPherson. Nobody home, shot wide. Here's Cash Clark. Oh. Here's the Juniors now. 77 will dance with the puck, but almost loses possession. Almost Gay-Gats. Here's Colton Saunders now with their puck in their defensive zone. Banks it off the boards. McPherson will be there to pick it up. He'll go for a skate and across the blue line. Tries to feed it across, nobody home. And Peguis will keep it in now. Here's Kibosh. Will dance within their defensive end. He'll go for a skate. He's got some wheels. And an icing call will be made towards Norway House. 14:26 left in the second. Score is still 4-3. Tarium versus 11. Here's Cash Clarkson now. Norway House will win that draw. Juniors will win that draw. Holy Stuggats. McPherson has some moves. Great skater, that one. Here's Colton Saunders now. Will bank it off the boards. Peguis. It will go off of Peguis. Junior skate. And I believe out of play. And here's Maddox Long now. We'll take the draw. At center ice. Here's Chauncey Jock. Will poke it back for number 20, White Duck. Peguis will pass it up to the front. Shot goes off Kijic's stick and back to the corner. Slap shot. Nobody home. Here's Kijik now. We'll feed it up to number 10, McLeod. Up to 98, Kibosh. Kibosh will skate it in. Tries to feed it across to McLeod. Connects. Feeds it across. Kijik in front. Didn't get it off his stick right. And Max Long will try to drop it down for Kibosh, but nobody home. And here's McPherson for the juniors. We'll skate it up. He'll go for a skate. And he'll go across the blue line into the corner. White Duck will be there to poke it away. And here's McLeod now. We'll skate it up. Enters the offensive zone. Feeds it across for White Duck. Across to the corner. Tries to feed it across to McLeod, but nobody home. Here's McPherson now. He'll dump it into the corner. White Duck will be there for the chase. And here's Kibosh now in the corner. Left corner of their defensive end. The juniors will regain possession right in front. Nobody home. It's still in front now behind the net. Constance will be there to try to battle in the corner. Kibosh now will bank it off the boards into the point. And here's McLeod now. We'll get it out of their defensive end. Chauncey Jack will be there to play it back in their defensive end. Here's Constance now will bank it off. Tries to feed it up. Nobody home. Here's Deshaun Ross now. Playing within the corner. Feeds it behind the net up to McLeod at center ice. Now a battle in the corner at center ice between the red line and the blue line. And here's the juniors now will enter the offensive zone. Here's 13, Dante Bear will drop it down for Constance to McLeod. Almost Gagats loses possession, almost. And an icing will be waived, and an icing going to Norway House. With 12:01 left in the second period, the score still remains 4-3. And we got the sickest jams being played. Maddox Long will be there to take the face off in their defensive end. Juniors will play with it. Tries to feed it across. 98 blows a tire. McLeod. 98 will keep it in. Feeds it to the point. Fires! And a chest save. Chauncey Jack in traffic.
He'll be right back.
Yeah, he'll be right back. Dante Bear will go and gets number 29 for the juniors for the face-off. And number 29 for 98 will switch for the juniors. Puck is drawn and the juniors win it in their defensive zone. In the defensive zone. Here's Colton Saunders now. Tries to feed it up. McPherson will be there to play it at the blue line. Here's Colton Saunders now. Feeds it up to Chase Braun. Chase Braun across to Flett Nepew. Didn't get it all. Flett Nepew now will bank it off the glass. Chase Braun up to Dante Bear. Nobody home. The juniors will dump it in, and here's a chase for the puck. 98. Colton Saunders blows a tire. They both blow a tire in the corner. Dante Bear will bank it behind the net. Here's 66 Sinclair up to 29. Dante Bear will be there to regain possession of the puck. Flint and Nepew will try to get there. Kyle Arthurson now with the puck in their defensive end. Tries to feed it across to Colton Saunders, but blocked away by 98 by his skate. And a tip and no icing will be made. Here's Chase Braun now. The puck in the corner, but loses possession. Here's Colton Saunders now fires, and a glove save. Thomas Gimon. 10:44 left in the second period. So how does it feel to be you and Wally to be the comedians for York Boat Days, eh? We don't.
I'm gonna get you back.
We don't know who it's gonna be for York Boat Days just yet. We'll find that out tomorrow. Anyways, back to the game. Here's White Duck. Feeds it to Wesley. Feeds it up to number 7, Cash Long, up to center ice, and will go all the way to their defensive end. Thomas Gimon will pass the puck behind the net for the juniors. And a battle in the corner. Here's Connor McKay now. Got poked away by 55. Right in front. Alan Wesley almost had a chance. Feeds it back to Kijik. And 66 Sinclair now with the puck going into the offensive zone. Spins around, right across, and he hit the Peguis Biss. Holy Stuggats. A good one-timer, but he hit the Peguis Biss, the post, the crossbar, you name it. 55 now behind the net, tries to feed it up front, nobody home. Here's number 11 now, we'll bake it down to the corner for 55 right in front, and I believe the net is off. It's boring. Holy Stuggats, am I right, Chiggy?
Holy Stuggats.
Oh, yeah. Lucien versus Sinclair for the puck in their defensive end. The North Stars defensive end. Constant now. We'll feed it off down the ice. Here's Cash Clarkson now on their defensive end. Tries to chip it up to center ice. Dane Thomas will try battle. Here's Cash Clarkson now. Feeds it to Constant. Constant will go for a skate up the blue line. Fires. And a glove save. Thomas Gimon. 9:19 left in the second period. Lucien will take the draw in the offensive zone for the North Stars. Peguis and Norway House wins that draw in their offensive zone. And the Peguis Juniors will think of a breakout. Constant will chip it up for Lucien. Lucien across the blue line now. To 92, fires and a glove save. Thomas Gimon. Dane Thomas had a good chance, but Thomas Gimon shuts the vault door on him and robs him. Here we have some sick jams being played. One of the best guitar intros. Oh, yep. Here's the junior now. Mick Pearson will skate it on the outside and a glove save. Chauncey Jack. And the ref just told him they're trading glove saves. I love to see some glove actions. Feels nice as a goaltender to get a glove save. And Norway also win that draw on their defensive end. Colton Saunders in the corner now. There's a 2-on-2 ratio. 2 North Stars, 2 Peguis Juniors in the corner. Here's Maddox Long. Up for McLeod. McLeod banks it off the boards. Kibosh was just out of its reach. And an icing call with 8:30 left in the second period. It is still a 1-goal game for the North Stars. They lead by 1. It's pretty packed. Number 18. Well, shoot it behind the net. Here's McPherson now. Tries to dangle his way through. Well, Chauncey Jog has a stiff wall. A brick wall, I like to call it. And the icing will be waved off. Here's Kyle Arthurson now. We'll dump it in. Kibosh will try to get it in his glove, but his glove didn't communicate with him. Here's Maddox Long. The Peguis Juniors regain possession. They'll skate up 2-on-1 the other way. Fires! Almost. Chauncey with the glove, but it didn't get it all in his glove. Peguis will try to regroup in their defensive end to think about what to do. Interfered by Kibosh. Blocked by the shin pad of McLeod. And Peguis Juniors still in their defensive end. They'll think of a breakout on what to do with it. We'll try to feed it up to number 16 for the Peguis Juniors. Drops it down for 44. And as they enter the corner, he almost blows a tire. 44 behind the net. He's dancing with it. Feeds it behind the net now. Tries to feed it up in front. And there's a battle in front of the net, and the puck is covered. 7:14 left in the second period. The score is still 4-3. I don't know. Right in front. Chauncey will be there to poke it. And the net's off. It's boring. And that was a short whistle there, folks. Here's Fled Nepu now will take the draw on their defensive end. And he'll be switched out for Chase Braun. Puck is drawn and Norway House will win the draw on their defensive end. White Duck will try to play solid defense and make sure that puck does not go across. Here's Peguis Jr. down behind the net, tries to feed it up in front. Right in front, nobody home, and the net's off. It's boring once again. .6:59 left in the second period. Holy Stuggats, what a period. Here's Fled Nepu now. The puck is drawn and Peguis will win that. Slap shoot from the point, but it went off a body. 98 will do a backhand pass to the middle, right in front, nobody home. Fire that wide. Here's Chase Braun now. We'll try to angle through everybody. Chase stands his ground in the defensive end while being bodied. Here's Dante Bear now. We'll try to have some handles with it, but got too fancy and lost possession. Here's 29 now for Peguis. Try to race for that puck. 29 now. We'll try to feed it up. Blocked away by Dante Bear and dumped back into the corner. Peguis will keep it into the offensive zone. And here's Fled Nepu now. We'll bank it behind the net. Chase Braun will be there to get the puck. Any fans on in. 29 will regain possession. Peguis now fires. Went off the mask. I think of Chancey Jack or the chest. You name it. The chest. We'll try to shoot it, but it went off a leg, and the net's off. It's boring. I believe that's the third time the net. I'm not too sure. That's not Jiggy. People are looking out here because the horn is killer loud. It's playoff hockey. There's always going to be a horn. 6:01 left in the second. Allen Wesley will take the draw on their defensive end. Norway House will win the draw on their defensive end. Here's number 9, Constant. Here's Peguis Juniors. Here's 66, Sinclair will go. He'll cross the blue line. Fired wide over the net. That was a laser indeed. 2-on-2 ratio in the corner. Here's 55 now for Peguis Juniors. We'll try to keep it in, but loses possession, and we'll go right across to the point. Fires. Oh, number 71 right in front for 55, but nobody home. Here's Connor McKay. We'll try to bank it down. Here's 55 now. We'll feed it across, but it went off Constant's skate. Cash Long will try to poke it out, but Peguis will keep it in. Here's 55 now. Feeds it to the middle. Right across for 55. Nobody home. 55 will keep it. Hit the B-Wap piss at the side. Holy Stuckats! Oh, attaboy Chancey. And Chancey will stand his ground, and he'll stop. And some hands are being thrown.
Attaboy.
Chauncey is fired up. He is on fire, stopping every puck that is shot by him. As of right now, he's taking it all in. .505 left in the second period. It is still a 1-goal game. Yellow Zamboni man. Huh? What? The honey? The what? The hugging session? Yep. Start hugging each other. When?
Lots of ice.
Okay. Okay. When they start play Why Can't. Okay, yeah. I know that song. Okay. Goodbye. Just got a call from the Zamboni man. But it's okay. Here's and a glove save, Chancey Jack. When they start hugging each other, like going at it, play it. Why can't we be friends by war? Okay. The words of the Zamboni man. The puck is drawn in the North Stars defensive end, and they'll win that draw in their defensive end. Here's Dane Thomas, and that will be offside for the Peguis Juniors. And Ozzy Osbourne, the great late Ozzy Osbourne. We are still rocking your tunes down here, Ozzy. We miss you. Here's Lucien now behind the net. He'll go for a skate. He had his cornflakes. Here's Dane Thomas now. The Peguis will regain possession. Tries to dump it along the board. And here's 71 now for the Peguis. By their net. We'll dump it down for 44. Kyle Arthurson will be there to bank it off the boards. Here's 71 now. We'll shoot it behind their net. Peguis will think about what to do with it. Lucien tries to feed it across, intercepted by Peguis, and here's Colton Saunders now, skating it up. Enters the offensive zone. He'll skate it behind the net, tries to feed it up front, shoots, nobody home. Kibosh had a really good chance, and Thomas Kimon will cover the puck. And we got notorious B.I.G. Big E playing in the booth. We just had some 3-second technical difficulties right there. Some technical difficulties. And I believe there is 2 penalties. I just realized that now. It is a 4-on-4. I did not know that until like a minute and 30 seconds left of the penalties. But it's okay. Norway House with the puck. White Duck at the side now. We'll try to dump it down to the point for Maddox Long. And the puck will go offside. And White Duck will dump it back in. And here's 20. White Duck at center ice. We'll feed it across to Kibosh. Kibosh will dump it down into the corner. Peguis will regain the puck behind their net. And Peguis will do a breakout. Skates up center ice. Still with the puck. Right in the offensive zone, and a save, Chauncey Jack. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second period. Here's the puck. It was a good tie-up right at the center of that hash mark by the big circle. And here's McLeod. Here's Kibosh. Tries to feed it up for Maddox Long. Maddox Long feeds it across for McLeod. Nobody home. Here's 98. Kibosh loses possession, but pushes him against the boards. And here's McLeod now with the puck. 3-on-2 the other way. Feeds it to Maddox Long. Maddox Long fires. Pat save. Thomas Kimon. Right there. Kibosh. Nobody home. Almost gets the North Stars. And an icing call, I believe. .204 left in the second period. Puck is drawn in Peguis' defensive zone. For the North Stars, here's Deshaun Ross. Will dump it down behind the net. As a battle in the corner begins, here's 16 for Peguis. Will get possession of the puck. And no think of a breakout. Tries to feed it to 29, but went off his skate. Almost Gagats loses control. Here's Peguis now, still with the puck. Enters the offensive zone. And intercepted by number 9, Constance for the North Stars. Will feed it up the ice. Intercepted by Peguis at center ice. And here's McLeod now, intercepted. Here's Kibosh. Will enter the offensive zone. Pad save, Thomas Gimon. Kibosh still with the puck, dancing with it. Feeds it to Constant. Right across for Maddox Long, but nobody home. Feeds it to up front. McLeod, but nobody home. And Deshaun Ross almost could have kept it in, but loses possession. Too many men. Whoa. I believe there was a too many men call. No? Offside. It looked like there was too many men there. 1 minute exact left in the second period. It might be a shutout period for both of the goalies, but I don't want to jinx it. Here's Connor McKay now, feeds it up front, almost intercepted by Peguis. Whoa, and an arm will be raised and a penalty will go towards the Peguis Juniors. A tripping call. And a power play will be going to Norway House with the final 50 seconds of the second period. One North Star will come off. Norway House will have the power play for the next 50 seconds for the remainder of the period. Here's Dane Thomas now. Here's Dane Thomas. Deshaun Ross right in the corner. Peguis will regain possession of the puck. They'll dump it down for the penalty kill. And here's number 9, Constant. Will regain possession of the puck, and he'll go for a skate. We'll drop it down for Dane Thomas. Dane Thomas has some wheels. Here's Alan Wesley now with the puck. Tries to feed it across, but it went off somebody sticking out of the offensive zone. With the final 10 seconds ticking down, Alan Wesley will be with the puck in their defensive end. Will feed it across behind the net for Constance. Constance will bank it up, and he'll shoot. And the buzzer will sound before Peguis could do anything with it. And we'll be right back for the third period coming up in the next few minutes.
All right, here we go. Period number 3. We have 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Power play for the North Stars. Score is 4-3. Habit North Stars beginning 4-3. Ay mo chicken agos here, third period. Here comes 79. Wesley. Here's Thomas. Thomas moves it across. Wesley. Jack hasn't played a puck here. Here's number 9, Constant. Constant. Draw pass for Wesley. Wesley has it. Number 14, Wesley. Across for Clarkson for Wesley. Here's Thomas. Thomas. Cash Clarkson picks it up. Rips it in there for Clarkson. Clarkson will dump it back in. Here's 12, Tate Rion, captain. Right in front. Shot. A great chance there by Wesley. Kibos moves it across for Clarkson. Shot. Puck loose. Puck loose again. Shot. Save it and score! Scored by number 12. Lawson Tate Rio. This is by 14. Alan Wesley. And number 9, Constant makes it 5-3. 18:40 here in the third period. Shout out to Butchie watching at home. Kelly Jacobson watching at home. Here's 66 Sinclair shot. And a save, Chauncey Jack. Carry the kettle, First Nation. Oh, top way, top way. Hi, get it now. 18:32. Over at the point. Here's McPherson, and McPherson number 8 walks in shot and deflected out of play. 18:25. Great hockey action playoff KJHL. And my little buddy co-commentator here, Ashley's gonna be on the road tomorrow. I'm excited for him. Solo. He'll be in Thompson eating a Big Mac before the game, eh? A McChicken. A spicy McChicken. 10 big nuggets. 18:24. Here's Kibosh. McPherson will get that. Move it up for Sinclair. 66 Sinclair. Here's Arthurson. Kibosh looking to pass it. Sinclair. Here's Kibosh. Sinclair will be there. 66 Sinclair. Comes all the way back, regroups. Here's Saunders. Saunders. Shot, the save. Quick shot there from Long. Kijik across for a White Duck. Wapiskisisip. Kijik. Here's McLeod. McLeod, a shot and a save made by Gimont. Kijik will keep it in. Here's Kibosh. Kibosh. Here's McLeod. 4-4 will take that up for Peguis. 4-4. Here's 66. Sinclair. Sinclair over to the point. Oh, and a play there. Shot. Shot is blocked by White Duck. Wapis kasi si Pego guide. Here's Bear. Musqua. Oh, and a big hit there by 44. On Constant. Here's Ross. Here's Big Pearson. Here's 16. Oh. Here's Brown. Here's 55. On Ross. Here's Ross. Deshaun. Slap shot. Wraparound attempt. And 15-24 here in the third. 5-3 playoff action here. Couldn't say CP. Multiplex. George, are we having pizza after the game? Oh, we got a penalty. So Peguis will have a power play. I don't know what the call is, but so power play Peguis. We'll wait for the announcer to call it. It maybe be against the goaltender, you know. Let's see what she says. Okay, Dante Bear, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Here's Saunders. Saunders and McKay. And it'll come out. Peguis will have to regroup here in their power play. Here's McPherson. McPherson. See how we'll set that down. Saunders. Here's 66 Sinclair. Oh, I think he had some wapos today. He's flying there. Kagasipano, Sinclair. $118. Sinclair takes that draw. He wins it. Over for McPherson. 71. Over for big guy, 55. Moves it across. Here's McPherson's shot. Pregame will send that down. Gimon's playing the puck here. Thomas Gimon, 33, goaltender for Peguis Juniors. McPherson to Sinclair. Sinclair over the blue line to the zone. Across for McPherson. And we got another penalty coming up. That's a penalty. So it's going to be a 5-on-3. Interference call, 5-on-3 coming up for Peguis. 2-man advantage for 39 seconds. Across, somebody with a shot. And they score. Makes it a 1-goal game again, 5-4. Peguis. 5-4 for the North Stars. So there's playoff hockey in the KJHL here. Good to see Peak. Here's McPherson, number 8. McPherson over to 71 to Sinclair. Somebody wants McPherson too. Block shot. And Peguis is still pressing here. Sinclair. Across. Spinning around. Kakweski Panahota Mesit. Dennis Savard. Sinclair another shot. He scores. Ties the game here, folks. With 13-13. Here in the third period. Another goal by Sinclair. Oh, goals waved off. Yeah. So still another minute, 10 seconds. Power play, Gabbets. Peguis over at the point with a shot. Oh, a block. Blocking shots here, Sinclair. Peguis are still pressing here. Still have a 55 seconds power play. And it comes out of play. Here's 71 McPherson. Sinclair. 29. And that goes out of play with 12:43. 5-4 Gabbets. McPherson, cross for 29. 55, big guy moving across for Sinclair. And here's Kibosh. Sinclair will get there though. Somebody wants McPherson. Oh, that scared the goalie there. There's McPherson. Over for 55 for Sinclair. Sinclair the shot. North Stars dumped that down as they kill off the penalty. McPherson will move it up. 66 Sinclair. Hey, to you, 2-on-1 a pass. For Cash Clarkson. Here's McPherson. Moves it up to 29. Nice play.
And I don't know what happened. I think there is a penalty. Is there a penalty? Or it's just out of play? Oh, there is a penalty. There's a penalty going towards Peguis, I believe. Or no. Yep. 11:18 left in this third period. The score is still 5-4. And we're having technical difficulties in the booth. We got it all under control. It's a really good game, man. And the puck is drawn, and Peguis will dump it down the ice for the penalty kill. Here we go. Maddox Long now in the corner, feeds it across behind the net for Kibosh. Here's McLeod now, number 10 for the North Stars. We'll think about what to do with it. He'll skate it up. Crosses the blue line into the offensive zone, feeds it down for Maddox Long. Maddox Long to McLeod again. Back to the point, McLeod. I mean, Maddox Long. And now here's McLeod. A shot, but it went off Kijik's skate in front and out of play. And there's 10:39 left in this third period. 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the Norway House power play. And the puck will be drawn in the Norway House's offensive zone. And the North Stars will win the offensive zone faceoff. And here's Kibosh now. 79 for Peguis. Will dump it down for the penalty kill. And here's Chauncey Jack behind the net. And here's 15 Maddox Long. We'll go for a skate. Crosses the blue line. Puts on the brakes and he gets big hit from behind. And here's Maddox Long now, still with the puck. Feeds it to the point for McLeod. Feeds it, here's 91, score! Number 98! Kibosh will score and make this game a 2-goal lead.
Woo! Attaboy!
A power play goal with 10:04 left in the third period. The score is now 6-4 for the North Stars. Puck is drawn at center ice, and we are back at it. Here's Lucien Tabrium with the puck now, drops it for number 92, Dane Thomas. Whoa. Puck is still into the offensive zone for the North Stars, and Peguis will try get it out. And here's Dane Thomas now, right at the point, going in towards the corner. Lost his stick in front, or in the corner. And here's Peguis now, number 44. We'll feed it up to number 98. Intercepted by Constance for the North Stars. As Cash Clarkson will dump it in. And here's number 6 for Peguis with the blue cage. He's got some sick gear on. With the blue outfit. Here we go now. Here's number 8, McPherson at the point. Fires in traffic. Pad save Chauncey Jack. It goes behind the net now. And a big hit by Deshaun Ross. And here's Chase Braun to the corner. Here's Cash Clarkson. We'll skate it up. And then to the offensive zone. He'll skate it in. Pad save, Thomas Gimmon. Here's Chase Brown with the puck now, pinned against the boards. Here's number 8, Colton Saunders. Here's big man number 55 for Peguis. Will skate it in, fires, and a glove save. Chancey Jack, and he'll cover the puck. And we got 8 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third period, and the score is still 6-4 North Stars. And I'll hand it off to Lester.
8:20 here. Shot. There's McPherson. Peguis keeps it in. Yeah, we got a nice packed house here. I haven't seen this packed since I used to pack this building. Here's McPherson, 71. 71. Intercepted for the cross shot. A kick save there. Come on. Here's Chase Brown. McPherson. Moves it up, try feeding it for Sinclair. It's going to be a nice thing call. .732. Are you excited to go on your first road trip tomorrow?
Oh, pretty excited, but pretty nervous at the same time. First time going solo in a different part of this.
Like I said, go home and study the names for tomorrow for Elson Cross Lake.
That's what I'll go do after this game.
I'm just kind of tired today from
All the fish flame.
yeah, and yesterday, all week. Last couple of weeks, actually.
That hot dog eating competition.
That was Jonathan Anderson had the hot dog eating competition. Brannigan Pearl in second place, yeah. Here's White Duck. Kibosh moves it across. Oh, a giveaway shot and a save, Chancey. 6:47 here in the third period, and almost Gagats there, a giveaway. You know, if you're watching hockey in Cross Lake last night, a lot of fans there. Same thing right now. Mr. Nanok, you know, hockey brings a lot of people together, and that's what I like to see. Everybody helping each other. They're excited for the hockey game, and you know, I love seeing that kind of stuff. People gathering. McPherson a shot, kick save, Chancey Jack. So another power play here for Peguis, slashing call. And Wesley with a slashing call here. Sinclair over for 29, toe drag, whacks in, and couldn't get the shot. And we got a whistle that came off. Over at the point, McPherson. Shot. Here's Kibosh. Thomas, here's McPherson. Still a minute and 10 to power play for Peguis. Sinclair. Over for McPherson. McPherson walks in. Shot. Oh, they scored. Makes it 6-5. 1 goal game. Power play goal from number 8. Brody McPherson with 5:40 on the clock. God, it's Tagat. Very exciting game. This is the 30th anniversary of the North Stars. I was on that first roster 30 years ago there, Chiggy. I remember that. Here's McPherson. 16. And they dump it down. So it's a 1-goal game here, Kajik. Here's Thomas, Dane Thomas. Here we go. 79. Here's Bear. Oh, here comes 24 for Peguis. Kijik will move it across for Bear. 79. Dump it out. Here's Ross. Clarkson comes all the way back. They're going to have to regroup here. North Stars number 3 will move it up. McPherson will pick that up. 66, Sinclair. Here's Ross. I couldn't find it either. Oh, funny bounce off the glass. Lucky he didn't touch it. Having too many men on the ice. Oh, and a big hit. Here's Plat Nipiu. 54 Nipiu. Peguis will keep it in. Nipiu. Thomas. Gimont. Here's Arterson having trouble there. And it goes all the way back. Here's Saunders right in front. Saunders will pick that up. And penalty. Interference call coming up to number 18, Kyle Arterson. So Peguis will have a power play with 3:03 left. Power play here, Peguis late in the third period. 3:03. Right in front, shot. And they tried dumping it out. Peguis will keep it in. Here's Long. We'll chip it out. Thomas Gimon will play the puck. Here's Sinclair. Move it across for McPherson. McPherson's got room, walks in, shot. And a save. 1:25 left in the power play for Peguis, and almost Gagats came close there. Number 8, McPherson, Brody McPherson, with 2:28 left in this third period. And there's a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty. So it's going to be 4-on-4. Hooking call to Peguis. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1:14. And then the North Stars will have a 1:03 power play. Here's Tate Rion, 12. Moves it across. Long has it. Draw pass for Tate Rion. Tate Rion. Tate Rion moves it right there. Clarkson. So 4-on-4 hockey here. Another 40 seconds. Here goes 29 for Peguis. 38 seconds, Gavitt. Piggy, where's all your munchies today? Not even a pop, soda pop in here.
Jiggy, where's your chippies and your
Where's all your, where's your munchies? Stop where?
And they called a timeout.
Who called a timeout? Peguis?
I have a feeling they're gonna pull Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
When the time is right, they're gonna pull it.
I think he's going to go off right away. They win the draw. Saunders will dump it down right on net. Here's Sinclair. Terry and Sinclair will. There goes, come on. Peguis pulled their goalie. Over at the point, Sinclair. Empty net for Peguis shot. Here's 66 Sinclair at the point. He'll keep it in. Moves it back to Sinclair. Still has it. Here's 18. Brendan Prent. 50 seconds left in this game. In this period, here's Saunders. Saunders has a shot. And he picked it off. McPherson. So high sticking there with 41 seconds. And Gimon has to come back in net. So North Stars has a 24-second power play here, Gabbets, with 41 left in this third. They're still up by 1. At timeout, North Stars. Hi. That was the longest game I did play-by-play there in Thompson. 2 double overtime. Double OT. Flames. One mistake, that's all it takes. All right, Sinclair versus Tate Riom at the draw. Tate Riom wins that. There goes Sinclair, 66. Here comes McPherson, walks in. He shoots, he scores! Makes it a tie game, 6-6 with 31.9. McPherson. Oh, 31.9 here, folks. Playoff hockey's here in Norway House.
Damn it. We cannot go into overtime.
6-6. Shorthanded goal by number 8, McPherson. Norway House still has a 14-second power play. Here's Kibos, draw pass for Long. Long will bring it over the blue line. Here's McLeod, number 10. 12 seconds, here's Long. Sinclair will move it up.
And it looks like we are going to overtime, folks.
OT coming up, folks. They're going to clean the ice, I believe. Yes, we are. We'll be back for period number 4. Yeah. All right. If anybody seen a black necklace, Mary Saunders lost a black necklace here somewhere at the multiplex. If you find it, let her know. Here we go. Overtime here in Norway House. 6-6. Here's White Duck. White Duck will move it. Here's a big hit. Here's 16, McKay. Here's 66, Sinclair. Sinclair will move it up. Here's McPherson. McPherson over to Sinclair. Downstairs she has the mic. Here's White Duck. We'll dump it out. 44 for Peguis. Here's McLeod. Here's McPherson, 71. We'll play it back for McPherson. And it'll be an icing call. With 18:57 here in the period number 4. And I was just saying earlier that we went to OT in Thompson. Tate Riom takes that draw. Peguis has it. Move it up for McPherson, 71. Here's 29. Here comes Saunders. Saunders loses the puck. Here's Cass Clarkson, 47. Clarkson over for Arthurson. Across for Saunders. Saunders for Dane Thomas. Draw pass. Here comes Peguis. Here's Tate Riom. McPherson will keep it in. Across for McPherson. McPherson walks in. And it goes out. And it'll be an icing call. Holy smokes. 17:46 here in period number 4 in Norway House Cree Nation Multiplex. KJHL action. North Stars versus the Juniors. Playoff 1. It's going to be a series, so Tate Riom is... Here goes Tate Riom, 12. $16. McPherson. And it'll be another icing call. Hi. 17:26 here. Stuttgart's great hockey here. With stats. Stars wins that draw. Over across. shot. And a save made by Thomas Gimont here. 17-21. Here comes McPherson. Number 8, McPherson's going to bring it up over the red line. He's going to move it up. Here's Peguis has it here. Here's 16. Platnipiu with a shot. Oh, blew a tire there, Peguis. Over across for ready press shot. Oh, a great chance. And they dump it down. It's going to be another icing call. Oh no, Chauncey Jack played it with 16-29 here. Oh, hi. So we're back here. Yeah, we're back here tomorrow, 1:30. Wesley gets waved off. So Cash Long comes in, takes a draw. Peguis wins that. Shot. Oh, and here's a chance. Gimont comes out of his net to play the puck. Wesley will keep it in. Here comes Peguis. And a big hit there by Arthurson. Here's Saunders. Saunders will pick it up. Moves it across. So, Kibosh. Here comes 66, Sinclair. Sinclair with a shot. Arthurson, 18 Arthurson.
Oh, come on! Let's go, ref! You're standing right there!
Shot and a save. 15-28.
Let's go, ref! You're standing right there!
Long takes the draw against Sinclair. Oh, and a save. Oh, another shot. 29 rated front. McPherson at the point. Slap shot and a glove save made by Chauncey Jack. (15-16) here. Getting really close. Stats. I don't know if I can call this game, Jiggy. A shot. Fired right, it's on top of the net. Oh, holy smokes. 15-12. Long takes the draw against Sinclair. McPherson and McLeod there. 44 for Peguis. McLeod. Here comes Peguis, 66, Sinclair. Drop pass and shot, and a save made Chauncey. Oh, high 14-49. Here's Cash Clarkson. We'll chip it out. It's going to be icing call. I'd like to shout out to everybody out there watching this playoff hockey action here, KJHL. Game 1 versus the North Stars and the juniors. Here's Cash Clarkson, 47. Here's Tate Riom. Bumped off the puck. Here's Clarkson. Here comes Peguis. 16 Peguis. Shot fired. 55. Puck still loose. And they get it down. Another icing call coming up. Hayes Guskabeg with 13, 57. Hadrian versus Sinclair. Sinclair at the point. There's Sinclair, 66. And it comes out of play. McPherson will pick that up. Brody McPherson, number 8 for Peguis Juniors. He'll be spinning around. McPherson to McPherson. Back to McPherson. McPherson moves it up. Here's McLeod. McLeod over to Kibos. Kibos, 98 Kibos. Over the blue line. Peguis comes out the other way. Saunders will get that out. McPherson. For McPherson, here comes number 8, McPherson. Against Saunders. McPherson with a shot. Hit the side of the net. McPherson will keep it in. Saunders. McLeod. Over for Sinclair. And they're going to get it out with 12:26 here. Here's McLeod. Sinclair will dump it out. Here's Constant. No icing. Here comes Peguis Juniors with a shot. Sinclair, 66. 79. Constant will get there. Over at the point. Oh, he played the puck. He's got a penalty. He played the puck. So Norway House is going to have a power play. Playing with a broken stick. So 11:40 here. Norway House has a power play in overtime. McLeod takes a draw. Shot by Tadrio. And they keep it in. McLeod. Here's McLeod. Over at the point for Kibos. Kibos with a shot. Right at Pratt and a save made by Thomas. Thomas Guimont, that is 18. 11:18 here in period number 4. What they call is overtime. Norway House still has 1 minute and 38 seconds power play. Peguis will dump that down. Long will pick that up. 15, Maddox Long.
Set it up, boys. Set it up.
They're going to have to regroup again. Dump and chase. And it comes all the way out. 1 minute left in this power play. Here's Long. Draw pass for McLeod. McLeod. Long with a shot. And the goalie didn't find it there. There's Tadrium. Over for Kibosh, 98, Kibosh. Kibosh still has it. Fires it. Block shot right in front. And it comes all the way back. Kijik. 26 seconds left in this power play. Here's McLeod. McLeod will dump it in. Here's 66 Sinclair. Will rip it down. 5 seconds. Here's McLeod. And that'll do it for the power play. Here's Pletnipiu. Here comes Peguis. Juniors with a shot and a glove save made by Chauncey Jack. Exciting. 9:27. Here's Peguis. Shot right in front. Hadrian will chip it out and goes out of play. Off the glass and out of play with 9:15. There's Tadrium. Another whistle. Here goes Tadrium with Dane Thomas. Thomas. Oh, and we got a penalty coming up there against Peguis. Boarding call, so another power play coming up to the North Stars. 8:59 here in period number 4. My blood pressure, Jiggy. Oh, hi. Here's Tadrium. Moves it across. And that goes out of play with 8:43. There's still 1 minute 44 seconds power play to the North Stars. Hi. At the point, here's Long. Tate Riom has it. Ready for shot. And it comes all the way back. Long will get there with 1 minute 25 seconds. Here's 12, Tate Riom. Shot blocked. Tate still has it. Moves it across. Here's Constant. Constant with a shot. Sinclair dumps it down with 50 seconds left in this power play. Long. Over Cash Clarkson. McPherson, number 8, will pick that up. And all the way down with 30 seconds, Gavitt power play. Cash Clarkson, 47. Clarkson over the blue line with a shot. 17 seconds left in the power play with 7:16 here in period number 4. Oh, plan on the shot. Dumped all the way down. Chauncey Jacks there to play the puck. Over for Arthurson. And that'll do it for the second power play they had here in the third period. Here's Kibosh. Icing call. 6:49. Arthurson for McLeod. Here's McPherson, number 8. Moves it across. Clapper and rip it around. Here comes Peguis. Here's McLeod for a kibosh. And offside call to the North Stars. 6:03. Here's Kijik. We'll rip it around. Over at the point. Shot. Here's Wesley. Wesley. Right in front. Constant will keep it in. Here's number 9, Constant. Takes a big hit. Here's McKay. Penalty coming up to the North Stars power play, Peguis. Here's Peguis' first power play in this overtime. And Sinclair is waved off. McPherson comes in. Here's Sinclair. Over at the point, shot. Here's McPherson. McPherson has it. Here goes Tate Riom. Oh, we got another penalty coming up to the North Stars. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for Peguis. Five on 3 in overtime for Peguis. Here's Sinclair over at the point, across for McPherson. McPherson is 5-on-3 for a minute 20. McPherson a shot, block shot. Sinclair has it, 66 for Peguis. And we got a whistle. Here's Sinclair, the shot, a save made, Chauncey. McPherson has it, number 8, McPherson. Over first, McPherson, kick save. Number 8, McPherson behind the net, 55. Across for another block shot. 2 block shots here for 18, Arterson. So another 42 seconds for the first penalty to Norway House. Long, White, Duck, and Ross. Here's Sinclair across for McPherson. Walks in, shot, and a glove save, and the puck is loose, and they blow the whistle. Chauncey Jack. At the point, here's McPherson, 71. And it goes out of play. 29, they're gonna have to regroup. Still 5-on-3 for another 15 seconds. Here's Sinclair. 66 Sinclair. McPherson, number 8. Here's number 8, McPherson. Gibbons there. First penalty's out. Here's McLeod, number 10. Across for Kijik. And we're back to 5-on-5. Here's Kibos. Kibos has it over the blue line. Across for McLeod. Fired that wide. And here's 66 Sinclair. Full speed. Rips it around. Shot. And that goes out of play with 2 minutes and 23 seconds here in overtime, folks. Ay, Martinez sa skas. Ano, Debbie started. 2:23 and period number 4 here. And couldn't say we see Pig. Sinclair versus Long. Sinclair wins that. Here's Kibosh. We'll move it across for McLeod. For Long. Long has it. Here comes Peguis Juniors. Kick save. 44 with a shot right in front. And he panned on it. Here comes 15 Long. Over for Kibosh. Kibosh has it. Here comes Peguis. McLeod. Right in front. Here's Cash Long. Who'll give it for McLeod. McLeod. And it'll be an icing call. No icing waved off. And we have too many men for the North Stars. Another power play coming up for Peguis. .102. Dane Thomas takes a draw, wins that draw. McLeod is going to send it down with last minute of play here in period number 4. Here comes McPherson. McPherson with a move. Looking to wrap around, and the neck came off again. 43.2 seconds here. Here's McPherson with 35 seconds left. 71 McPherson. Here's Bear, 13 Bear. And it goes out of play with 18 seconds. Here comes Sinclair, 66 Sinclair with 55. And they dump it down. Okay, folks, we're going to go to period number 5. We'll be back.
Damn.
Here we go, folks. Double overtime. Lot of stats. So we got another 58 seconds. Power play for the Peguis Juniors. Yeah, and I was just talking about we had a double OT on Wednesday. Shout out to the hockey team, Sterling and Heather's team there. I believe it's U11 or U13 watching. We saw, and shout out to whomever's still up watching this game. I greet you all. Here we go. Here's McPherson. McPherson will dump it in the corner. Dumped all the way down. Guimont has to play the puck here. Thomas Guimont. Over for McPherson to McPherson. Number 8, McPherson. Clean ice here. Arthurson. Battling in the corner. 66 spinning around like Dennis Savard. And Kibosh. Here's McPherson. Cuts in, shot. Fired at almost Gagats. And we're all even here again. A lot of penalties here in overtime. So I don't know, Chiggy. Shout out to Marzi watching. Shout out to Jacobson watching. Don't fall asleep. 1850. I might be going to Derek Fontaine yet. What's this guy's get there? I don't know yet. And he just dump it down. Here comes Dane Thomas. Thomas flying down the wing. Thomas in the backhand. And Guimont pounces on that. And they're having some words there in front. Thomas Guimont, 33, goaltender for Peguis Juniors. Former North Star. 18-29 here in period number 5. Ooh, shot and a save made Guimont. A great chance there from Clarkson. And a save made by Thomas Guimont. Here's Kijik over to the point. White Duck with a shot. Thomas. Kijik at the point. Comes back. Here's White Duck. Michigan White Duck. Michigan. Clarkson. 47 Clarkson. Moves it for White Duck. Wapis Kisisip. And line change off for the North Stars. Here's 44 for Peguis. Moves it up for 79. It'll be an icing call. Icing waved up. Arthurson at the point. Clarkson. Here's 79 for Peguis. Slows it down. Dump it back in. Here's 79. High. Here goes 44. Here goes 29. Nice play shot. And a glove save made by Chauncey Jack. 16:36 here, period number 5. Here's Gamont. Peguis keeps it a shot. Oh, so close. Here's McPherson, a shot blocked. Pan pass. Oh, hi. So we got confirmation. Nomad Media is going to Derek Fontaine. We'll see you in the Pasquia Cree Nation. Here's 2-on-1 in OT.
Right there, back row.
Here's Wesley. McKay. McKay has it. Looking to pass it, McKay. Oh, and across.
Where's the holding guard?
Shot right in front. And come on. 15:34. We're going to Derek Fontaine in Opasquia Cree Nation. We're doing some live streaming out there. First time in the paw. It's going to be Motsigan. Right there. 16 McKay. McKay. Comes all the way back here. 66 Sinclair. Sinclair. Right in front. Sinclair still has it. Shot! Peguis still has it behind the net. Pass it in front. Here comes McKay. Waiting for help. McKay. Walks in McKay. At the point. Slap shot. Oh, got a tip a piece of that. Shot. And a save made by Thomas Gibbons here. Oh, this Tagat 14:35. 6-6, period number 5. Oh, hi. Here's 71 McPherson. Moves it up for 79. Here comes Long. Flat Nepew. McPherson, 71. He's got some speed. He's got some gas in the tank yet here in period number 5. Takes a hit, 44. Over to number 8, McPherson. Chauncey Jacks there to play the puck. Constant behind his own net. Constant. No icing. Icing call. Hey, Skasamega swept a hook. 13:36. Here's 5. Braun. And do we have a penalty coming up to the North Stars? No. No, to Peguis Jr. So North Stars will get their power play here in period number 5 with 13:28.
Come on, here we go. Stand up, boys. Come on.
Tate Briome takes a draw against Sinclair. Sinclair wins that. Here's Brody McPherson. McPherson. Here goes 29. 3-on-1 here. And he found on that. Comes all the way down. Here's number 9. Constant over to White Duck Wapiskasisip. Yeah, they score! Number 12, Lucien Tate Briome scores in double OT here with 12:52. I can't even talk, folks. You know, that was a great game. And we'll see you tomorrow at 1:30. God is Staggers. Have a good night.